Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're coming at you live at the Fredrik and Friends Theater in honor to celebrate the 50th comic issue episode of Fredrik and Friends. And here is our host for the Red Carpet Walk of Fame, Jennifer Jackrabbit. Thank you all for joining us as we are about to see Fredrik, Florence, Nathan, and the rest of the main cast come to celebrate Nathan Calabria's 50th Fredrik and Friends comic. Oh look, here comes our first limousine now. I wonder who our first arrival could be. Why, those furry silhouettes look familiar. Could it be? Yes, it is! It's the Foxpaws, Fredrik and Florence! Yay! Oh, shucks. So tell us, Fredrik, how does it feel to make it to the 50th comic? It actually feels fantastic, Jennifer. After so many years of having so many comics, I never thought we'd make it this far. And I'm so proud that we did, honey. Aww. Aw, thank you, Foxpaws. Now let's see who else was riding the limo. Oh, why it's Alyssa. And there's little Amanda too. And right behind them are Propeller and Propellette. Oh, here comes another limo. Let's see who's in this one. It's the girls, Florence's best friends, Tang, Miranda, Celia, and Chloe. Here comes Justin the Wise Rooster. He must be honored to be here. There's Penny Patterson and Dave Dingo coming down the carpet too. There's our beloved friendly clay monster, Gorg. And here's the wisecracking cop, Officer Shepard. Come on, Richard. You're already a star whether you like it or not. No, I don't want to be part of this. Too many fans. I'm too nervous.
Just let go already so we can get this over with.
Oof. Uh-oh, not good. Catherine, I see you're here, but where's your best friend Richard? He decided not to come, Jennifer. He needs to see a tailor. Catherine, would you please give me my pants back? Thanks. Aw, too bad. Every kid at school would love to see both of you walk down the carpet together. Every kid at school wants to see me? Then make way, ladies, cause here comes the dynamic duo Catherine and Richard. Oh, brother. And here comes the other cartoon stars from their own varieties. There's Do-Si-Do and Capper Cat, Hairbilly and Walter Jones Wolf, and here's the lovely Princess Jenny Jackal and her best friend Steve the Snake. Here's Nate's other cartoon stars, Lyra Lorraine and her spunky little sidekick, Jakeson the Weasel Cat. And there's the two mice of Rodenburg, Sophie and Sax Solari. Aren't they adorable? We've now come down to the last limo, and we've saved the best for last. Can you all guess who it is? Yes, it is the one, the only who created these great characters. It's Nathan Calabria! Yay! Can I get a whoop whoop? Whoop whoop! Thanks everyone, it's great to be here. Mr. Calabria, how does it feel to already have 50 comics made? Pretty special, Jennifer. I'm so proud of myself, and I'm very impressed to see how far I've made it to make Fredrik and Friends so great. You may want to save the details for your speech later. You are doing a speech, right, Mr. Calabria? Please, just call me Nate or Nathan. And yes, I will be giving out a speech and an important announcement to my fans and cartoon characters. So there you have it. Nathan will be giving his speech and announcement in the theater. We'll be right back to know what Nate has to say. I knew Nate was going to be giving a speech, but what did he meant by an important announcement? Oh, don't worry, Florence. If I know Nathan, I'm sure it will be good news. Come on, Fredrik and Florence, let's head inside the theater. So, tell me, Fredder, why are we in the balcony seat again? I think we're supposed to refer as two cranky old hecklers sitting up here and make jokes. Well, I'm not much of a comedian, and I'm not that old.
Shh! The speech is about to start!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who don't remember me, I am Nathan's #1 assistant, Slick the Meerkat. And I am here to introduce our best cartoon creator who will be giving out a speech in honor for the Fredrik and Friends 50th Comics celebration. And now, without further ado, here's our creator, Nathan Calabria. Yes, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Now settle down, folks. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored for all of you to be here for this special occasion. I have made so many comics over the past 11 years, and I didn't think I'd make this many. I would like to thank you all for being part of my creations and being the best characters for my comics and series. I'll be giving out an important announcement, and I'll be explaining the details in a speech. My announcement is that I'll be focusing more on making more Fredrik and Friends comics. I know I've made a couple more interesting comic series over the past couple years, such as Lyra and Jackson and the Rodenburg Chronicles. Well, here's the thing. In the next year, I will be putting those two series behind and just work on the Fredrik and Friends comics themselves. Now I will explain. What do you mean not work on other series anymore? Why not?
Are you going to abandon us?
No, I'm not abandoning anybody. I just can't work on more than one comic series any longer.
Oh, so what? Are you out of ideas, or are we just not good enough for you anymore?
No, neither of them. Just let me explain. Yeah, let Nathan explain. According to this, Fredrik and Friends had a lot more views than any of my other comic series on my YouTube channel. Most of my fans would also prefer to see more Fredrik, and I have so many ideal stories I want to share with my fans.
Oh yeah? If you'd rather stick with that, then why did you make those other comics in the first place?
Nathan just wanted to try making something new and interesting, Officer Shepard. Yeah, I just thought that making more comic series could improve my channel and production, but they didn't seem to have so many more views. And I decided that I didn't want to make that much series. It's just easier that way so I can focus on making just one series I've been working on for a long time. Just like how Matt Groening stopped working on Futurama and wanted to keep working on The Simpsons.
Well, you still should have thought about that before making me, Lyra, and that American Mouse Tale of Nim ripoff.
Easy now. Listen, I'm going to say something important that will be the speech I'm giving. Go ahead, Nate. We're listening. When I started Fredrik and Friends, I wasn't too sure how popular it was going to be for me. I wanted to keep drawing those comics because me, my friends, and fans enjoy it so much. Lyra and Jackson and the Rodenburg Chronicles are fine, but I think it's best to work with just one comic series. That way I'm not making too many comics and projects at once. It's also best to stick with my best favorite series I started and grew up with, and I won't be overdoing it so much. So that is why I'm sticking with focusing on the best series that already attracted so much attention over the years. I love working on the Fredrik and Friends comics almost as much as I love Fredrik himself. Aw, Nate, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so beautiful. I could just cry. I love heartwarming speeches.
Let's hear it for Nate!
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
This is nice and all, but what about us?
Yeah, Nate. Isn't there some way we can still appear in your creations? Well, yes, you can still make some cameo appearances, and you can have short sketches to fit in with the series, just like how Jenny Jackal, Dosey Doe, and the Hare and the Wolf does it. That'll be great, Nate! We can still appear in your main series you prefer to focus on. Sophie, Zach, I'll still work on the remaining 3 chapters of the Rodenburg Chronicles since we're still in the middle of the story. Why, thank you, Nathan! Yeah, great idea, Nathan. Nate, aren't you forgetting that this is our 50th comic special? We should be celebrating it with something. Oh yes, sorry Fredrik. Forgot to play a tribute I made for our comics from the past. In fact, why don't we watch it now? In honor of the 50th Fredrik and Friends comic, here's a tribute of Fredrik and Friends throughout the years. Fredrik started his life in the Fox Kingdom, then moved to Avonia to start a newer and better life where Fredrik made lots of friends and got a beautiful fox girlfriend who then became his wife. Nathan started a comic series for himself, Fredrik, and everyone else who are their friends, with stories about handling modern life, helping others, doing the right things, and learn valuable lessons. Even put on a variety show with sketches, songs, and cartoon spin-offs. Over the years, we met some new friendly faces, and faced some old foes we never bothered seeing again. Enjoyed Halloween in our own scary and funny ways, and celebrated Christmas in our own seasonal style. Our adventures may have started black and white, but now we can have such colorful stories to share with everybody. Fredrik and Friends will still go on, and there are already some great adventures planned to be made soon. Thank you for seeing the 50 Fredrik and Friends dubbed comics so far. Isn't it wonderful how far we've made it through all those years? Yeah, didn't think we'd have that many comics. And I have a hunch that there'd be so many more to come. Gee, now I understand why this means so much to Nate. It's all good, Jason. We'll still be part of Nathan's creations. Well, one thing's for certain, this won't be the last of what we just saw. What? Fredrik and Friends? Nope. Poorly drawn comic sketches.